So 1.14 has finally been released. Yay, I'm sure everybody's happy about that. Now that you've gotten into the game, you're taking a look at your iron farm and it's broke. Well, I've got some fixes for it. Let's find out. Hello everyone, this is Vegas Vic 1965, and what I'm going to be showing you is an old iron farm that I've converted to 1.14. You can see here this is what used to be the original, and you can notice there's some cutouts that I have over here. The doors were there, but there is a bug right now where the iron golems are actually spawning and these small little spaces between the doors. So I've gotten rid of the doors over from this one right here. Now going over this, what I've done is I've moved the villagers to the middle of the iron farm, and that top platform or the top piece that it used to be the iron farm, I put the villagers in. So I've moved them from the sides, put them in the middle, and what used to be the top I've expanded out. Now the way I've expanded this is I've gone up where the original, like I said, roof was before, and let me pull in here and you can see that what I've done is I've added one lip to this, and then I've gone out 8 blocks, actually 9. This last block is just for the edge, and you can see it over here, this cutout. So this is what it originally used to be on the top, and you'd put a couple more in, you'd add your water, and the iron golems would drop down the center from there or drop down underneath and down into the hole. Now that lip, you start in each corner and just add 1 block on each end. Once you've got that done, you'd come over here and you'd count out 8 blocks and then add a 9th block and put a lip on that. Once you get all that done all the way around, you'll add 6 blocks here in the corner, and then once you've got that done, don't forget to put in the slab so you don't have any spawns on there, and you'll have something that looks like this. By adding 6 blocks here, it finally finishes it off, and all the water pushes right here. Now I've got a 2 block gap in between each. The pod itself is a 12 by 12. Now it is 6 blocks high, and some of you are probably saying, why is it 6 blocks high? Well, these villagers have to have 3 blocks above them, or if lightning strikes, they turn to witches. Some of you may have known that, some of you may not have known that. So I put some light sources up top. Now I ran this for 3 solid hours. I didn't jump forward, I just let it run, and I got a pitiful amount that comes to basically about 22.5 per hour, which is really pitiful. So I added in a zombie. Now I put the zombie here hopefully to have them gossip more about golems, and that zombie has improved it. And now I ran it for 1 hour and I got this 47. I know it's not much, but it's something. So to go over this pod itself, I've got a cutout over here. Now I've got 20 beds, 20 villagers, just like I had in my previous video a couple weeks ago on a new design, and I have a bell near the end. Now what I've done is I've placed 2 blocks here, and I placed a slab on top. That's where I'll drop in the zombie itself. So if we did something like this, oh, wrong block. And if you notice, you have to use glass. The entire pod must be made of glass. You can't have anything else, can't have anything spawnable on it. And so just come around just to block him in so he doesn't get your villagers. And you can get rid of these corner blocks, you don't need them. And then from up top, you'll take out that block and you'll drop them right in there. And you put a temporary block right here with a slab over it. You need that slab because when the sun hits it, it'll kill your zombie. And don't forget, you must name tag your zombie or he will disappear. This entices them to come up with gossips a little quicker, because running that for 3 hours and getting that pitiful amount of iron was just, well, I had to give it a shot. I figured that if I could get just as much, great. I wouldn't need to get the zombie in there. I know it's going to be tough to get one in there. but you can probably use a minecart to get them up there. Going over how I got the villagers in there, at first I thought of using a minecart, and I have some tracks down in there for it, as you can see here, where the old pods used to be. But after adding the beds and the lecturns, these guys are going to run up there, especially when it turns night. They're going to run up in there, and once you get them in there, you just block it off and you're all set. Don't forget the light sources. Other than that, it's not really that much. You're looking at a block of your choice. I used iron blocks here so you can see a little bit better, and you can see I've run it 8 across the top, what used to be the original lid, added a slab, and all that's going to run into the original iron farm, the bottom half of that. Now I guess I could add some trapdoors in here to see if what would happen with the spawn rates of the iron golems. Maybe they'll improve, maybe they won't. I really don't know. But at any rate, I want to make this kind of quick. So again, to go over, it's a 12 by 12 made out of glass, so it's non-spawnable by any other mob. There's 20 villagers, 20 lecterns, 20 beds. So far, this is probably the easiest fix I could find for an existing iron farm. If someone else has a different idea, by all means, I hope to see it on YouTube as well. But I hope this helps you all with your old iron farms that aren't working. This one seems to be doing pretty good, and it was not that resource intensive. Anyway, I hope you guys like this idea. If you did like it, please subscribe, please like, let me know down in the comments what you think. Have a great day, guys.